Hail the mystic sun lord. Woo, the power is coming down. Hey, Tubies, look who it is. Psychic Bob, that's right. I am back. Check it out. 3 dimensions. Well, 2 on your screen, but 3 really. I'm telling you, it is such an awesome day. It's the solstice. Happy solstice to you guys. This is like one of my favorite Sabbaths. In fact, I put on my big sun shirt today. How you like that? I got on my big sun pendant. I'm feeling it. Well, listen, guys, I got to let you know, Psychic Bob is back with you. I know a lot of you have been terrified, worried. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Couldn't help it. You know, there are 2 things in life that Psychic Bob does not do well. One is math, okay? Anybody knows me knows that numbers are lost on me. And the other thing I don't do well is physical coordination. Oh God, it's so embarrassing, but I have to tell you the truth. Last week I flipped over a giant tumbler of water. Oh no, not just splashed on my papers. No. All over my phone and computer. Psychic Bob's system went down. I lost my computer. I got my phone fixed, but everything was destroyed. My computer was lost. Unfortunately, through my phone, I have not been able to access emails, which is a whole other issue, but I'm working on that. So I have literally been out of commission because I've been trying to get a computer. Well, now I got a new computer. I'm still working out the kinks and the bugs, and you know, I used to do all my editing through Windows Movie Maker. And now, come to find out that the new Windows platform, Windows 10, does not support the old Movie Maker, and it's no longer being distributed as part of computers. So I got this new computer. I have no photo editing. So I downloaded a photo editor. It's really rough. I don't really like it. I'm looking for something better. So in the meantime, we're working on that. But I want you to know, first of all, 1, that I'm alive. I'm doing well. Don't worry, the government agents did not get me. For those of you who have been writing and asking what's going on with the gang stalking, yes, it still happens. I am still a targeted individual. But as I have said, I choose not to make that the focus of my life. And we're about spirituality here. But just so you, for those of you worried, the government did not yet take me away. They haven't killed me, though they have tried. I'm surviving. And more importantly, I'm back with you, and I'm thriving now. So I want to say thank you to all of you who've been so kind and so patient as I've been away. Again, I apologize for all the anxiety I caused you guys. So now, just cover up some real business before we get into everything. For those of you who have been sending me emails, I've got a backload of a few hundred emails to get through. You know, it's amazing how much email you get. You don't really pay attention to it when you check it on a daily basis, but when you look at it cumulatively. So, a lot of you have been writing, wanting to get on my schedule for readings. Not to worry, we are going to call you this week. Okay, don't panic. Psychic Bob has not forgotten you. I will get you on my private reading schedule. Now, second question. For those of you who are saying, what's he talking about? If you want to get on my private schedule for a reading, I do private readings, phone, Skype, or in person. Write to me at readings@robert-hickman.com. The link will be in the box below. And we'll get you on the schedule for a private reading, okay? Now, other point of business. Yes, so we'll get you on the schedule for reading. Now, because I'm still having trouble with my video editing and getting stuff run out, you know, working on my computer, the next few days, our videos may be a little less than normal. I may not be able to do the full proper videos, so our schedule may be a little different this week. But I am going to try to get out a video every single day. It may be short. It may not be what we normally do, but at least we'll be in touch, okay? So I want you guys to know Psychic Bob loves you. I haven't forgotten you. I'm with you, okay? So we're going to see how this week goes so I get everything sorted. So bear with me. Anyway, so that out of the way, just let you know, I'm thankful you're here. I'm thankful to be back. I love you guys. All right, now, you know, a lot of you have been saying, Psychic Bob, what's going on with the solstice? Well, you know, solstice is my favorite holiday. I don't have my lighting set up, so I'm not able to. I was actually going to film this video today in my room where I've got the big sunshine, but I don't have the lighting working in there. It's a long story. That's a whole nother issue. So we're not going to be able to do that. But at least I could bring you one of the images from my solar altar, which is our beautiful Sun Lord. Isn't he beautiful? He's made of copper and he's all shiny. The ancient pagans worshipped the Sun Lord and the Moon Goddess. They were the lovers of the celestial realm. They illuminated the earth. Humans used to follow the sun as it moved across the sky. They followed the moon, its all its phases. And this is where the mythology, the philosophy of what is modern day Wicca originated. And you know, the solstice is a wonderful time because at this time, our Sun Lord is at his height of power. And he's blazing. And this image I love. This is made of solid copper. Is this not beautiful? And I love it. I just love copper. It's one of my favorite metals. And so our Sun Lord is blazing bright. And if you want to work with the Sun Lord, you know, copper is a good metal to think about because you can buy large copper pieces and they're pretty inexpensive. Brass, you also want to explore. Gold, you know, all these kind of warm metals, they're solar metals. So if you wanted to set up like a little altar today for the solstice, you could have just like 2 little brass candlesticks and maybe a picture of the sun, or if you have a copper bowl to make offerings in, or a brass bowl. Very simple, but you can make a beautiful little altar, you know. So I want you guys to think about this. You know, we're here, and this is the time when the Sun Lord, as it says, at his peak. And after today, the Lord's power will start to wane little by little by little. Today, the Lord is at what we call the height of his life, his glorious, you know, age. Usually around 35, 40, men are at their glorious, their strongest. They're making money. And so the Sun Lord is like this. He's powerful. He's enriching the earth, beauty, fertility. And so after today, the Lord starts to age and age a little bit. And then by Lammas, he'll start to weaken just a little bit. And by Mabon, he'll be very weak. And you'll see now the days get just a little shorter. And the sun won't be as high in the sky as it moves further to the south and to the west. And we'll see the days change. But we've got a little while longer with our Sun Lord, so don't worry, he's not going to pass away until, well, really it's still around Samhain. So the next few months we'll have our Lord, but know that he's now in his aging period. His life is starting to decline. And, you know, we can think about our own lives. You know, like, for example, I'm a middle-aged person, okay? And I can tell you as a middle-aged person, that one of the fruits of this time of my life is that I've become very reflective. I become very aware of my own soul, my journey, the brevity of life, you know. And I don't say that to be morbid. I believe in the cycle of life. You know, I believe we live forever. We really do. But at middle age, it's really a time to pause. We reflect on our goals, what we've accomplished, what we haven't accomplished. And if you're someone today who's felt like, you know, you feel like, wow, I'm middle-aged myself, or maybe you're not middle-aged, but you feel like you've hit a point in your life where you feel you haven't made your goals, or you're feeling worried about if you will, just take today, the solstice, and look to the sky. Ask the Sun Lord to be present. Let his power infuse you, and ask the Sun Lord to give you power to start anew. You know, I've known clients who, like, at middle age have ended up like having a tragedy and they go bankrupt. They may have a business that fails, and suddenly here they are at 40, 50 years old, and suddenly they have to start over again. The Solstice Lord gives us the knowledge and the wisdom that not only can life still be glorious, we have a lot more ahead of us, and we can be renewed and empowered. And even though our physical bodies are aging, let's be honest about that, our soul never has to age or die. And that's the light of life that animates us. So at this solstice, I invite you to meditate on the Sun Lord, look at his glory, claim that for yourself. If you're feeling depressed, I tell you, the solstice is a great time to go stand under the sun. Now, don't burn yourself. Use some SPF and all that. But let that power infuse you, invigorate you. Let it bring you life. You see? I find it so interesting that my computer arrived at the solstice. It actually arrived last night, but I actually got it all going today. So here it is, the solstice, and I got a new computer. So it's like a new start. And this means new adventures. So here at Spirit Channel, we're going to have some new videos. We're going to work on exploring better video quality. We're going to step up our game because that's what the solstice power gives us. You know, I thought I'd read to you also just a little bit from Scott Cunningham's book. This is from Wicca, a guide for the solitary practitioner. Scott Cunningham. I recommend this book for any of you that are interested in the Wiccan path. This was the very first book I ever read about 20 years ago, and I still love it. So, I'm going to read you this. This is called Midsummer, and this is in his chapter called Days of Power. Midsummer. Midsummer, the summer solstice, circa June 21st, also known as Litha, arrives when the powers of nature reach their highest point. The earth is awash in the fertility of the goddess and the god. In the past, bonfires were kept to encourage fertility, purification, health, and love. The fire once again represents the sun, fetid on this time of the longest daylight hours. Midsummer is a classic time for magic of all kinds. Isn't that wonderful? So, you know, let this day, let this midsummer be a time of magic. It is the longest day of the year. So, you know, go out, take in some of those solar rays and be blessed. Let the Sun Lord empower you. Guys, I am so thankful for you being here. I'm glad to be back. Yay, Psychic Bob's back. We're happening. Anyways, I'm going to keep this short because I don't know if I can edit it properly, and we'll see how it goes. But you guys are best. Thanks for being here. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We're going to have videos every day this week. Normally tomorrow, it's Thursday, Zodiac Thursday. I don't know that we're going to have that tomorrow. We're going to do something different. As I said, this week's going to be a little different. I don't have my Zodiac software working yet on my computer. I can't do a lot. So it's going to be a little different of a week, okay? But know that Psychic Bob is back. I'm with you. I love you. And we're going to just keep it rolling on, okay? So we'll see you here tomorrow for whatever the adventure will be. I love you guys. Send you my blessings. We'll see you then. Thanks so much. Love you all. Bye-bye.